What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Singing the Tea. I am your host, D, singer, actor L, and you already know sometimes we sing, sometimes we review all the reality TV tea, but it's always going to be what you want. It's always going to be what you need. And listen, y'all know what? Happy Martin Luther King. We already know we're going to celebrate Martin Luther King over here. Okay, and I'm gonna just leave it there. But we're gonna jump into another episode of Married to Medicine, season 11, episode 8. Baby Birkin. Child, they should have called this episode "Where the Money." Where is the money? That's what it should have been called. Because Toya, where did you get the money for this Birkin? And also, Phaedra, where is this money for this Med Gala? We're gonna jump right on into it. You already know Married to Medicine is my favorite, favorite show that's on Bravo. So I gotta give it what it needs. This episode was a good episode. It didn't have like as much boom pow as the others, but I still truly, truly, truly love this episode. You already know if I have to rate it for me, I'm gonna give it a 9. I was gonna give it a 10, but I thought about it. I'm gonna give it a 9. It was great. Y'all also over here, listen, the crud got me, child. So I'm over here fighting for my life. So if my voice go out and get a little crackled, I'm just gonna take a sip of this good tea, and we're gonna jump back on into it. So let's jump into the episode. So this episode, it started with like Sweet Tea and Dr. G walking, all that. Child, please. We're going to pick up with Toya talking about she wants to have a baby shower for her baby Birkin. And Toya, you can tell that this is your first one because you're doing way too much. Honestly, shout out to you for having a Birkin, but her son was eating her up. And it was so funny because he was like, this purse is your whole personality. Like, why are you doing too much with this purse? And it was just really funny. And she was like, listen, you can make your smash burgers. You can do this. I'm with him. Baby, if you can afford a Birkin, you can pay me. You can pay me what needs to be paid. And it was good to me. But it was super, super funny. I wonder what the other son was. But, I mean, it was really, really, really funny just seeing them get ready in the kitchen. She talked about she having a party for this Birkin. Toya's so country and so ghetto, and I love it because you know what, Toya, baby, if I had a Birkin, guess where I'd be sitting right here, baby. Y'all see what I got behind me? Country is will did, and it is what it is. Child, we love some good country shit around here because that's what we do. That's what we do. You know, when you get you a little something, you gotta let the people know that you got it. And I'm here for it, Toya. You keep showing us what you got. I'm gonna give you a little bit, but just know I respect the girl because I'm here for it. All right, so after we get through with that scene, Toya want to have this baby shower. We switch over to DrJackie's house. Now we see DrJackie and DrHeavenly getting ready, and Quad shows up as well. And they are meeting at DrJackie's house to discuss the Met Gala, and they trying to do some accounting, baby. They trying to figure out where the funds is at. And child, it looks like they are missing some money. So DrJackie says that they only collected $54,993.30. Now, who the hell gave that 30 cents? Who gave that 30 cents? And why couldn't you just round up? What was even offered that had this? Y'all should have did whole numbers only. Whoever gave that 30 cents, you should have gave us the extra 70 cents to just make it a damn dollar. That don't make no sense. So as they're going through it, you know, Phaedra said that she was going to cut the check. And they saying, listen, some of the auction items, we are missing some of the funds for those. Some people backed out. They said that they didn't want to get them items. So listen, let me tell you something. Quad is me. When DrJackie and DrHeavenly was pussyfooting around, I'm with Quad. What items? Who didn't give it? Go ahead and spill it. My thing is, if you're gonna tell it all. Y'all telling me pieces of it. No, tell me the full shaboom shebang. I need to know everything that's going on. So I'm with Quad. What items we missing? And baby, they said, well, the man who said that he wanted to go on a date with Phaedra, he said that, you know, he ain't got the money. Ooh. And Quad said Phaedra, it looked like he ain't selling like he used to. Phaedra, they doing you in, girl. They doing you in. So while we are having that conversation, we see Dr. Simone shows up. Y'all, it's so good to see like them, the OGs, just kind of come together. That was really, really, really nice. I love scenes like that. So when Dr. Simone shows up and they start talking about it, and Dr. Heaven is just like, well, Jackie, what made you even choose Phaedra? Why didn't you choose me? Hell, why didn't you choose Simone? Quad, honestly, Quad. And she was just like, you know, Phaedra always says that she has these connections, so why not? You know, she seems like she's the girl that always got the connections, so I'm gonna go with her. And they letting her know, girl, that's what you get. They basically letting her know it is what it is. So, y'all, this took me out when Dr. Simone said, let's come. I'm gonna be Phaedra and you can be you. Talk about the money. Oh yeah, me. Hey girl, I'm over here in California. Doing the saving lives, catching babies, doing everything I can over here. I got to be on the next thing, next flight, jet setting. Oh girl, you need $50,000. Girl, that ain't nothing. I sent it to you, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was weak. I was so weak. But I'm with Simone, girl. Good luck on calling Phaedra about this 50K, which we didn't get that this episode, but it would have been funny if we would have gotten that because I'm very interested to see. They didn't bring that up to Phaedra at all this episode, which hopefully next episode we'll get into it because yeah, it just kind of that conversation kind of stopped there. And I thought they would have got a little bit more from it. So that's kind of why I took away a point now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. So as they are done, we're trying to rehash and figure out where the money at, child. We switch over to Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, Simone, Contessa, and their husbands are having a dinner, and they meet up with Mimi and Steve, Dr. Mimi. I really like what Dr. Mimi is going to bring to this to the show. She is a psychiatrist, and she said the people said that they need a psychiatrist over here because Dr. G ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Now that's what the people just saying. The people ain't said that. That's a legend, child. I'm just playing. But I think that she's going to bring new energy, a different type of energy. And I think that honestly, I think that it is needed for Sweet Tea to have an actual like friend. So I do like that they're bringing her in under Sweet Tea. I will say that I do like that because honestly, it just kind of seems like Sweet Tea doesn't really mesh and fit well with the group. So having her and ushering her in as Sweet Tea's friend, I honestly enjoy it. One thing I do want to say, I think that they all look great, but I have to give Sweet Tea some points. Sweet Tea looked really nice. A lot of her outfits this episode, I was like, she looks really good. She looked really, really good this episode. So I think that Mimi is bringing a more youthful side of Sweet Tea. I know she says that, but Sweet Tea didn't really like give the youth. But now I feel like with her and Dr. Mimi, they look. I just really, really like Dr. Mimi. I'm just saying all that to say I like Dr. Mimi. So as they were having this dinner, Sweet Tea is saying that she's putting together like a speed dating event, and she wants to be the spokesperson for age gap dating. Um, I don't think that is doing what you think it's doing. I don't think you need to be the spokesperson for that. I don't think that anybody needs to be the spokesperson for that. So yes, I would say the event turned out great. I just don't think that that's doing what you think it's doing. Yeah, being the spokesperson for that, girl. And we'll talk about that a little bit later when we get to it because I think that you have a perception of how it looks, but how it is showing up to everybody else is a little bit different, mama. And we're gonna talk about that. So Mimi and Steve, we get like a breakdown on them and their relationship. I really, really like their backstory, how they came together. So they're really, really, really sweet. So at this dinner, Dr. Simone and Cecil dropped the bomb, let them know, hey, we are planning a couple trip, and you know what? Heavenly is going to help me plan this. And Sweet Tea and Tessa getting a bag about it. Sweet Tea shifting in her seat. Dr. Contessa feel how she feel about it. It is what it is, child. We already know. We ain't even go down that rabbit hole. But I will say this. When Heavenly is given a task like that, now Heavenly can go one of two ways. Either it can be a shit show or Heavenly could really, really do a good job. We've seen Heavenly do a good job on these couple trips. And I think that her and Simone partnering in that, it will be a good trip. So I think that Heavenly will do a great job. I think that Simone will do a great job. They've shown us that they will. So I'm really, really interested to see that. Now, Simone calls Heavenly out, not Heavenly, excuse me. Simone calls Sweet Tea out on her energy shift because it was a clear energy shift when she said that Heavenly would be helping her. And she was just like, listen, Sweet Tea, Heavenly can do a good job. You and Heavenly got to work through y'all issues. You got to figure it out and you got to let it go. And I'm with her. Learn to let it go. Like, baby, you got to let it go. It's not that deep. It is not that deep. You will get it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I apologize. I ain't gonna even edit that out. Y'all gonna get somebody say bless you in the chat or something. Cause I ain't editing it out, chat. Y'all gonna get this is how it is today, okay? Now y'all know how it is around here. We're gonna get it together. Pardon me. So she lets her know, baby, you need to get over it. It is what it is. So Sweet Tea is getting ready for her event. So we leave from that dinner, we see the fast forward, and we get ready for sweet teas. Sweets and savory, I think she said savory and sweet, or sweet and savory speed dating. Well, she said she wants to be the poster child for age gap dating. Girl, to each his own. The ladies are showing up, and everybody looks great. So we have DrContessa. Well, we actually have Dr. Mimi showing up. Then DrContessa and Toya show up. Everybody looks great. Sweet Tea look great as well. They look really, really good. And then we see Phaedra walking in, body just jiggling. All that jiggle, baby. Must be Jellica Jam don't shake, baby. All that body was doing too much movement. It must have been an earthquake around that way that body was shaking and moving, shucking and jiving, shaking and moving. Doing way too much, Phaedra. But you look good though, baby. You look good in that leopard pant. So Phaedra, as they get ready for their speed dating, she let them know, hey, I want to go younger. Phaedra is looking for somebody young, but she said she is not a sugar mama, baby. She said you need to act your wage. I know that's right. Now, Phaedra, a lot of them people are young, so their wage is young. So they're going to be acting young, Phaedra. I hate to say it. I hope it don't sound ridiculous, but them people going to do what they're going to do. Okay? And, while Phaedra is over here trying to worry about people's stuff and she trying to figure out who she going to date and all of this, Phaedra, where's the money? Where is the money? That's the question. Where is the money for this Met Gala? Because you got time to date, you got time to go out there and make that money. Get us the money for the Met Gala. And when the man got to pouring out the money on the table for the speed date, Paige, you should have gathered that money and said, you know what, I'm going to put this in the collection plate for the Met Gala. That's what you should have did. Because we need to know where you're going to get this money from, Phaedra. You don't got time to play. You ain't got time to date. You need to put your head in the books. Get your head out the clouds and get in them books, girl, and get us this money. Get the money now. And we mean it. Now T does a good job. Sweet Tea does a good job on the speed date, and I think it was really, really, really great. And what Sweet Tea was talking about, we are not looking for sugar mamas. We're not looking for sugar daddies. We are not trying to be spoiled by anybody. We are trying to be co-partners in a relationship. Now with Toya, Sweet Tea, please. And when they showed you that clip of you saying, well, you get access to the money, girl, the money ain't hurt. You might love him, but the money ain't never gonna hurt. Now we keep it a buck. The money definitely didn't hurt. So there's that. I'm with Toya on that. The money ain't hurt, girl. Move on to the next thing. Now, when Phaedra is meeting on her speed date, she meets this young man, very, very handsome guy. I can see Phaedra with him. I wonder if her and him have been dating because I feel like he was the only younger dude that was there. It just seemed like he was just there for her, and especially at the end when he was picking her up. That's a little odd for that to be y'all's first date, for y'all to be that handsy. So I like to see it. She said that he is acting his wage. I love it. I really like to see Phaedra with this man. Hopefully it blossoms into something. I feel like I've seen him on a trip that they go on later, but we'll say that for another day. So as they are wrapping up, we see Dr. Simone walking in, and she has Heavenly with her. And baby, Sweet Tea ain't here for it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this, Simone. I know you said that you brought Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly is a relationship expert. I get it, right? In those spaces, Heavenly can give you a lot of good information. You know what? I say that, but also Heavenly is not a fan of that big of an age gap. So I don't know if Heavenly was the right person to go into that particular event, but Dr. Heavenly can give you some good advice. I will say that. She really and truly can. Now, Simone, you were wrong. You were wrong. Now, Sweet Tea, she's there. You got two options. Either work through it and push through and not make a mockery of your event, or kick the lady out. Those are your two options. So you let her stay, you pull Heavenly aside, and y'all try to talk about the issues. I will say this. I felt like Heavenly was just like, hey, look, girl, we good. We can work through this. We are fine. I get where Heavenly's coming from with just trying to just squash this beef. Let's just move forward. I get where Sweet Tea is coming from when she wants to hash it out. But I'm with Simone too. You got to let it go. She's apologized for it. That's the apology that you're going to get. I don't know what type of apology you are expecting. A heartfelt apology. But let's be real. Heavenly doesn't care for you like that. She does not care for you like that. So you're never going to get that deep of an apology. So they're coming through. They're having the conversation. And it goes a little left. And then, Dr. Mimi comes and they are able to smooth it out a little bit, but I can just tell that Sweet Tea's really annoyed by Heavenly being there. Dr. Mimi tells her, you got to work on your patience. Heavenly said, listen, girl, child, please, I'm with Simone. Tell her Heavenly to work on her patience. It ain't going to work. It is not going to work. Heavenly ain't going to be patient with this girl. Heavenly wants to move forward. Heavenly wants to be done with this situation like the rest of us. Let's be done so we can move on. So overall, I think that Sweet Tea did a great job on her event, and it was a really, really big success. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more once we head over to Toya's event, which we see Toya getting ready for her event. It looks great. They have a beautiful home. Quad threw a little shade when they were pulling up, and Heavenly was like, girl, park your car in front and make the home look better. She said, girl, that ain't even theirs. Now, hold on now. We ain't said nothing about Toya and no houses all season, and we're going to keep it that way. We are not going to talk about Toya and how they don't know how to keep a house or how they always moving. We're not going to do that. We're going to leave it be. So as Toya is getting ready for this baby shower, babe, when I said her son was eating her up this whole episode, he was like, you got a whole cake for a purse? But he over there making them smash burgers and mixing the meat up. Meat going to be tough as hell. The way he over there just mixing it up. So we see Simone and we see DrContessa pulling up. They having a little conversation trying to figure out, like, is she pregnant? Maybe Quad's pregnant. We don't know who pregnant, child, who this baby shower is for, but it's for somebody. So as they pull up, they go inside, they having a little kiki, they having a conversation, and Toya says, you know what? I noticed that you and Heavenly ain't really talking. Tessa, what's going on there? She was like, look, we good. We can be cordial. We spoke at the event. I did not catch this, y'all. When they spoke, Dr. Heavenly spoke to her at the Sweet Tea speed dating event. And Contessa said, oh, I'm good, and my mama is good too. Contessa, you're doing too much. You can't do stuff like that. And then, but one thing I would give, and I got to give Heavenly her flowers, Heavenly didn't even react to it. Y'all know, we got to give Heavenly one. We got to give her that one. She didn't even react. I'm proud of her for not reacting because that was real passive aggressive. It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. Yeah, Heavenly was wrong. She owes you an apology. But if you want to move forward and you don't want to discuss, you don't want to have any arguments, don't do little stuff like that because you can't nitpick. You can't keep poking the bear and expecting not attack. You gotta chill. So, Dr. Contessa, please chill on that. You got to. So as they having a conversation, we see Heavenly and Quad pulling up, and they walk in the house. When Toya said, "Girl, that's what you decided to wear." Now y'all know Heavenly can't dress worth a damn. Heavenly sometimes can put that shit on. She really can. Sometimes Heavenly looks good, but Heavenly just, it was too much denim for one episode. Heavenly, you should have broke some of that denim up. But Quad looked amazing. I love that outfit that Quad had on. So as they go in the kitchen, everybody's speaking. Dr. Heavenly speaks to Dr. Contessa. They're able to move forward. Sweet Tea and Mimi pull up. They come in. And, they go and sit down. Dr. Heavenly speaks to Mimi. Dr. Heavenly speaks to Sweet Tea. Love to see it. This is where, for me, and y'all, I'm going to be honest, at this point, I don't even know what Sweet Tea and Dr. Heavenly's issue is. I really don't know. So, Dr. Heavenly speaks to her, and she was like, oh, hey, we going in the right direction, but we still need to have a conversation. Girl, about what? Like, about what? I feel like y'all keep trying to have conversations, but I don't know what we're having conversations about. Dr. Heavenly says that her and Dr. G had a conversation, and they were able to move forward. She apologized. He said that he loves and respects Damon. They're good. Heavenly doesn't feel like the issue between her and Sweet Tea is that deep, and I'm going to be real, I don't either, because at this point, I really don't. Y'all both said stuff online. Like, they talked about it at the speed dating event. Y'all both said stuff online that was out of pocket. Y'all both went below the belt. Now, Heavenly went lower, but there's no way of gauging it, right? What's low for one person could be high for somebody else. It just kind of depends. So, Sweet Tea, you need to figure out what it is within you that you need to move forward, because you are, once again, you are not going to get that from Heavenly. Leave it alone. Move forward. Read the room. Girl, just be good. Just be good. Be calm, girl. Be calm. Just be calm and move forward. So, Heavenly says she apologized, and she just lets them know, once again, she wants to move forward. And, she lets them know it's not that deep for her. She don't really understand, but she says she feels like her and Contessa, that's a different situation. I 100% agree. And I 100% agree with Contessa just not saying nothing and just leaving it be there. I'm so glad that they did that. Thank the Lord. Because I feel like they would have told Toya, poor house up. Toya don't even own that house, and they would have told that poor lady stuff up. The lady got a Birkin, baby, and y'all finna tear it up. So I'm glad that they just moved on. Shout out to Contessa for moving on. Thank the Lord, because we over it. I'm really ready for them to have a heartfelt sit down. And I think that they can have that if both of them show up open and honest and truly listening to each other to understand. They can move forward from this. They'll never be where they used to be, but they are able to move forward. I do think that can happen. So Toya's waiting on everybody to get there. DrJackie calls. She can't make it because she's about to go into surgery. So Toya brings out, fast forward, y'all. All right, so fast forward. I feel like the ladies are trying to figure out what's going on with the bag. I feel like Quad had it figured out. Quad is just like, child, is it a python? Is it Burmese? Like, what's going on? So I feel like Quad kind of knew what it was. She was like, oh, it's not a dog. You know, it's not a dog. I'm going to go and get it. They was like, is it a parakeet? Is it a bird? Like, the ladies are really trying to figure it out. Honestly, I feel like they just kind of like, we're just going to go along with Toya. We know it's some sort of item. And then when she brings out, she has Contessa help her lift the glass thing off the, y'all know the thing. And she brings out the Birkin, the baby Birkin. Child, if this wasn't the biggest like letdown, when I tell you, it just was just like womp, womp, womp. Like everybody was just like, okay, girl, you got a Birkin. Like, whoa, we all got a Birkin. And like Heaven was just like, child, something like that don't really like affect me. Everybody else was just kind of like, cool. Quan, like, I got one. Contessa was like, oh, is this your first? Now, Contessa took me out when she said, is this your first? Contessa ate that. She ate that. Because you can tell, baby, it's so weird because Toya do stuff like, sometimes she comes off like new money, even though that might not be her intentions, but that's how it comes off sometimes. Toya very much reads like new money sometimes. But you know what? Shout out to her. You got a Birkin. Cool. It wasn't a big back Birkin. It was a baby Birkin. It was cute. It was a cute Birkin. Her son ate her up again, talking about some, and it's ugly. Baby, he ate her up. He was eating her up this episode, baby. He gets to did that award because he kept eating Toya up this episode. But yeah, y'all. So Toya does the Birkin. Everybody's like, okay, cool. It was cute. It was a cute, fun moment for everybody to get together. So I enjoyed this episode. And it just kind of closes with Toya passing out gifts. And she had Hermes bags, but girl, there wasn't even that in there. Like, I thought they were going to get like wallets or something. Toya said, baby, you're going to get this $1, this $1.99 foot mask. You're going to get this $5 perfume. Toya said, here you go, a little body spray. Here goes some lip chap. Baby, Toya was passing out the gifts, baby. She said, you got the bag. The bag is enough. That's all you get from me today. But the episode was a cute episode. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm really, really excited for the next episode. So I think the next episode is really going to give us a lot. So hopefully we pick up. And we still need to know, Phaedra, where the money at? Show us the money, baby. We need to know where the coins. Bring us the coins. You said you got it. It ain't nothing to you. You in a different tax bracket. We want to see the coins. Because we seen online when you said you wrote you a check and it was like $35,000. No. You said at the event it was going to be 40 something. And now they need 50 something. So go ahead and give us all our money. Give us what we owe. Give us what we are owed, baby. And y'all, with that, if you are new here, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so that you get all of the alerts when I drop a new video. And if you are returning, welcome back, cousins. I appreciate y'all so much. We will have, I think I'm going to go ahead and do Potomac as well today. I got some things to do, but I should be able to drop Potomac a little bit later today as well. So be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, it was a good one. I'll see y'all later.